and welcome to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always an Instant Classic.
I just like Chip Kelly's scheme of things. Like,
I don't know you guys personally.
Hot tag.
Hot tag. Okay, I got you. I'm coming in hot. You know, I'm gonna hit that Big E spear.
And your
oh my god, it's AJ Styles! Oh, it's AJ Styles! Oh my god, it's AJ!
Yeah, AJ Styles.
Oh my god!
The Seahawks are not as good as we thought they were.
And we want to punch Jim Cornette in the face repeatedly until he bleeds because he's stupid.
That's how you get pink eye right there. Oh!
You know, like it and subscribe and follow and tweet and Instagram and Twitter and all that other stuff. Anyway, we will see you on the flippity dippity. I still got it. I get it every time. Oh yeah.
We are live here on the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always an Instant Classic. And we are continuing down the road with our WrestleMania road trip, and we are stopping at WrestleMania 27. Which, you know, we have a lot of great WrestleMania so far that we've been reviewing. A lot of good ones, a lot of bad ones, and a lot of ugly ones. And this could be an ugly one right here. This was not one of my favorite WrestleManias. DJ's going to disagree with me hard on this, like, the whole night. Like, me and him are just going to go back and forth. But let's go ahead and get started with this. So, first off, we had The Rock come out, because he was a host of WrestleMania 27. And, he pretty much said, finally he's back in Atlanta, Georgia, and pretty much saying that, hopefully Cena loses. And pretty much he just cut a promo and stuff about stuff. What do you think of this promo, DJ? That The Rock did.
My thoughts on this promo. I definitely liked it. You can't be mad when The Rock starts a show. I think it's just one of those things that's kind of unwritten rule that it's hard to be mad when The Rock starts a show. But it was definitely a good promo. It wasn't like a joking around promo. It was kind of a more serious rundown promo. So I don't know if it was one of the best Rock promos, because I think some of the best Rock promos have been the hilarious, funny ones when he's messing around with people and whatnot. But I mean, I definitely liked it. It was cool to see a big time superstar in this kind of this hosting role, because we haven't really seen that a lot throughout WrestleMania history. So. Casey, because Justin can't talk because,
I mean, if he didn't do that shit, I wouldn't have to freaking unmute myself. And if he showed up an hour ago at 8 o'clock when it's normal 8 o'clock, not stupid central bullshit time, we wouldn't have this shit. Anyway, this was a good promo. This was all just a whole big thing to set up Rock versus Cena. This whole thing, having him host WrestleMania, was just to set up a match for the next WrestleMania, which, I mean, was stupid. If they just had The Rock as guest host, because he couldn't wrestle for some reason, whether it was injury or whatever, that would have been fine. But just to set up a match for the following year, there's only certain matches that I really think you can do that with. You could do that with a Taker match. Pretty much only a Taker match. I don't like when they try to set up matches like this a year in advance, because, I mean, you look at the build-up they had to do for this feud for an entire year. It kind of got to the point where, we were like, okay, can we have the match now, 8/28? Can we do that? But No, go ahead, Justin. Go ahead. You're late, but go ahead. Say what you were about to say.
Oh, your mic was messing up there for a minute. That's what I was about to say.
Your
But
audio was messing up there for a minute.
that was my audio?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well, DJ wants to say something, so I'm gonna. Go
I
ahead.
was just saying, I was just saying, got him. I didn't have really anything important to say.
Oh. Okay then. But the first match we're going to be talking about is the World Heavyweight Championship match. This started pretty much this one. I think this was the first ever pay-per-view that, they start doing. Well, no, actually, no, it wasn't, because they started doing that at the Royal Rumble this year. In 2011, like they started doing the Royal Rumble match not the Royal Rumble match, the World Heavyweight Championship match first. Gosh, botching myself there. That pretty much means the world title means pretty much nothing back in 2011. But Edge was defending the world title against Alberto Del Rio, and Edge had Christian in his corner. Can't talk. And Del Rio had Brodus Clay in his corner, and I kind of forgot that Brodus Clay was ever with Alberto Del Rio. I kind of forgot about that. And these past WrestleManias, Edge has came in as champion, but he's never been able to successfully defend it. But this was actually an alright opener. I mean, really nothing special happened in this match. I mean, Alberto Del Rio, he pretty much focused on Edge's injured arm during the match. Brodus Clay tried to get involved a few times in this match. Christian, tried to even out Brodus Clay in this match. I mean, this match was pretty fun. And finally, Edge, pretty much got a WrestleMania win where, he, successfully defended the World Heavyweight Championship, and it was fine. And after the match, Edge and Christian, they ruined Alberto Del Rio's Rolls Royce, his car, pretty much. And I thought that was pretty funny. But DJ, what are your thoughts?
It's funny. It's funny because Justin doesn't know what a Rolls Royce is. He doesn't. I knew it. He's too young. Haha. But
young guy.
but I actually like this match. I thought it was actually pretty good. I don't know what WrestleMania I'm on right now, but I actually thought it was pretty good. It was actually interesting to see that. It was interesting to see a world title match start the show. Obviously now, not necessarily the world title now, but with title matches starting the show, it's kind of overdone now. But at that time when it was kind of fresh in our mind, it was cool. And obviously, this being a one-on-one match, I definitely enjoyed it. I thought that Del Rio was going to win though. I don't know why. I just thought I thought this was when the Destiny all came together, but apparently it wasn't.
There's actually one more thing I have to add. This was Edge's, last WrestleMania match and stuff. So, that was good that they gave him the win here because, he would retire a few weeks after. But, yeah, I was really happy they gave him the win here.
Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. This is WWE booking bullshit at its finest. I hate when they open shows with a WWE Championship or World Title shot or match because it does not. I mean, yes, you obviously have Taker match, you have other big matches, but opening a show with a title, it doesn't leave you anything else to look forward to in the rest of the match. That's kind of in most shows, that's kind of what is built up to is the title match. The world title, the WWE Championship, whatever. It shouldn't open the show. I mean, even though this was at a point where they didn't give a shit about really the world heavyweight title, still, I don't think this should have opened the show. I did. It was a good match, though. I liked that the huge cube that they had during the entrances. That was kind of unique. I'm glad it didn't fall and kill anybody. That would have been bad. That would have not been. I think that would have cut views down. I think that would have. That would have Probably lawsuits too, but just I mean, they would have lost viewers. I'm just saying. But obviously, very smart wrestling by Alberto Del Rio. That's one of the things that he's always been good at. The constantly going after Edge's injured arm, softening it up for the cross arm breaker. And I like that Edge finally did get, was able to retain his title at WrestleMania, which he was never able to do in the past. And I loved after the match, Edge and Christian destroying Del Rio's car because he was a douche, except when he was in in other companies that we shall not name because we're talking about WWE and nothing else matters in WWE. Okay, I'll say the Indies. There was a point where he left WWE and he went back to the Indies. I'm not Baron Corbin, so I won't say it.
Ring of Honor. You should have stayed in Ring of Honor.
No. He should have stayed in Ring of Honor, but no.
He's turned like a jobber in WWE, but that's besides the point. Next match we're going to be talking about is Cody Rhodes versus Rey Mysterio, and I'm actually going to give Casey this match here.
Oh God. No, this was a pretty good match. Stardust makes me miss this Cody Rhodes, and I hated this Cody Rhodes. So that shows you how much I am sick of Stardust. But I did like, the viciousness of Cody Rhodes in this match. It was just a really good match. I like the storyline. It was kind of a stupid storyline, as a lot of the storylines around this time were. But it's just a really good match with Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio. They're both really good in the ring. Like I said, I hated Cody Rhodes at this time, but it didn't take anything away from the match itself. What do you think, DJ? You're muted.
It takes me like a 3 to 4 seconds to get up there, put my hand on the trackpad, and then go up and slide up and unmute it. Because, it's just difficult, Casey. It is. It's a difficult thing. You got to unmute yourself and such. And anyway, but this match, I actually like this Cody Rhodes for some reason. I like Cody Rhodes in general. I think is the main thing. I just like Cody Rhodes in general. I love the dashing gimmick with the whole, comb your hair and my face is pretty and whatever. I like the whole dashing thing. He used to say something like that. I like the whole dashing thing, but I also enjoyed this Cody Rhodes because it kind of turned the dashing thing and put it on its head a little bit and kind of brought out a new thing for him. But I thought this was actually, a pretty decent match for the 10 minutes that it was given. I enjoyed it, especially just for a singles match that kind of had a storyline to it, but not really a significant storyline. I thought the match was actually pretty good.
Yeah, same. I thought this match was really good. Like, pretty much the whole storyline behind this match was, Rey Mysterio, he pretty much broke Cody Rhodes' face, and, I just like this, and then he put on a clear mask, which I don't really know why he used a clear mask. Like, he should have used, a not see-through mask, in my opinion, but, this match was fun, and, Cody Rhodes, he targeted Rey Mysterio's knee during, he tried to take off his knee brace during the match, and, Rey Mysterio tried to take off Cody Rhodes' mask during the match, and sometimes he actually got the Cody Rhodes mask off, and he kind of used it to his advantage, and then Cody Rhodes got Rey Mysterio's knee brace off, and, this was very good. They worked very good in the ring, and they should just churn Stardust back into Cody Rhodes. Hopefully after WrestleMania 32, they churn Cody Rhodes back. Stardust back into Cody Rhodes, because that Stardust stuff, I just think it's stupid. I just don't really like it, and I just miss the Cody Rhodes good. I'm not saying that Stardust is a bad in-ring worker, but his gimmick is just stupid, and I just like the Cody Rhodes gimmick so much better. But the winner match was Cody Rhodes, and he uses the knee brace from Mysterio's knee brace to win. So yeah, but The next match we're going to be talking about is a match that I didn't much like. It was the Big Show and Kane and Santino Marella and Kofi Kingston versus the Core, which that was Wade Barrett, Ezekiel Jackson, Heath Slater, and Justin Gabriel. Oh boy, DJ, I'll let you talk about this match here.
Alrighty, so I get to talk about the Core. Nexus 2.0 that wasn't as good as Nexus. I liked the Core actually. When it was going on, just because I loved Wade Barrett, always have loved Wade Barrett. But I was just upset that they kind of got buried in this match, especially always burying my boy Heath Slater. Always burying my boy Heath Slater. Shame. But I definitely, I thought this match was okay. I don't think it needed to be there because it wasn't even okay. It was only a minute and 35 seconds. It was just, why? Why do they have to do this to the Core, to the young upstarts from NXT or from the Nexus? Why? Why do they have to do this? I just didn't understand it. There was really no need for this match. Honestly, there was like another match later on that we'll get to that there was no need for. We could have had an extra 4 to 5 minutes in this show without those two matches. I'm just saying. But I think it's just shameful what they did to the Core.
Justin, NBA players, they use the same masks when they have facial injuries. Why can't Cody Rhodes wear it? Why? That's discrimination. That is discrimination. But anyway, on to this match. It was really good to see Wendy and the other original Social Outcast in this match. It was really good. She didn't bring me a junior bacon cheeseburger, which would have been nice, but it's Heath Slater. That's his name. Sorry, I get confused sometimes. But yeah, it was good to see him and the original Social Outcasts in this match. It was really good. Kane, Big Show, and Santino Marella were there too. So. Oh, and Kofi Kingston. But I mean, Kofi Kingston's in like every match ever, I think. Somehow. He's like low key. They're in every match ever.
And someone's back alive. This match, I didn't like it very much at all. Like I said, pretty much, I don't remember much from this match. I mean, all I remember is pretty much Ezekiel Jackson doing some big moves, and then pretty much Kane came in, to help out. Well, Kane pretty much cleaned house, taking out Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel. And I remember Kofi Kingston doing a cross body on Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater, and I think he did on Ezekiel Jackson also. No, he did. No, Heath Slater was in the ring, and then Santino Marella came in the ring and did the Cobra. And then Big Show did the knockout punch, and there's where your winners are down. I mean, this match was just pointless. I agree with DJ. This should not have been on the card at all because this match was just very, very bad. And like I said, only a minute 35 seconds, which they could have did something better with the core. But pretty much after the Nexus, they just ruined these guys, in my opinion. But yeah, next match we're going to be talking about is Randy Orton versus CM Punk. And this was a very, very good match. I really enjoyed it. Probably one of the best matches of the night. I think this match is kind of also underrated. The in-ring work was very good between both of them. I like when the RKO that Randy Orton did on CM Punk when CM Punk out of midair. That was cool. That's probably one of the best RKOs Randy Orton has ever hit, besides the one he from WrestleMania 31. That was a really good one also. But, I like when Randy Orton, he really sold his injury really good to his knee. Like, CM Punk also worked on his knee a lot during the match. And, I mean, it's unfortunate these guys didn't have anything better to do at WrestleMania, but, they made the best of it. And these guys just worked so good in the ring together, and I love all their matches. And one thing I didn't understand in the storyline was, Randy Orton, punted him a few years ago, back in 2000. I think it was 2008, and then they bring it up in 2011. I never understood why they did that way, but they did. Like, CM Punk really had to wait that long, but I mean, he is what it is. But this was a very good match, and like I said, Randy Orton was the winner of the match. So, DJ, what are your thoughts on this match?
This match was really good. I think this was probably one of the candidates for match of the night. I actually forgot that CM Punk was like the leader of the New Nexus at this point, because I don't think we even saw like any other members of the New Nexus. We had the core, but we didn't have the New Nexus. So I was surprised that we didn't at least see like a glimpse of them in this pay-per-view. But yeah, this match was just really good. The RKO was really good. Definitely loved it. These guys worked very well together. I think Randy Orton being more systematic and methodical works very well with CM Punk being kind of a high-paced type of a guy, but also a great technical wrestler as well. So I thought this was a really good match. Casey, thoughts?
Justin keeps hiding me after I still have shit to say about the match before. And no, it's cool. It's cool, Justin. Coming in an hour late. Anyway, on to this match because freaking the original Social Outcasts were awesome. How dare you talk bad about them? Good feud with CM Punk and Randy Orton. I liked it. You guys who are awesome workers, they work really well together. They carry feuds really well. And it's completely obvious, Justin, why they picked this up randomly a couple years later. Because they can. They are the WWE. They can do whatever they want.
I mean, WWE doesn't make sense most of the time, but it is what it is. But continue.
Pick up a feud from 1985 tomorrow if they wanted to. Anyway.
That was your thoughts on the match? Okay. Oh man, I don't know what that was for a minute. My phone just went off. But next match we're going to talk about is this is a match I'm not looking forward to talking about at all. We have Michael Cole with Jack Swagger versus Jerry the King Lawler, and Stone Cold Steve Austin was the special guest referee. Someone just talk. Casey, just talk about this match. I don't even want to talk about this at all.
Well, I will talk about this match. I will chit chat about this match if my computer will let me do what I want to fucking do right now. Anyway, we had Jerry the King Lawler versus Michael Shut the Fuck Up Cole. That's his nickname, right? Shut the fuck up. I did like this storyline. Somebody finally, shutting Cole up, or at least trying to. And I'll give it to Cole. He makes a great heel that I fucking hate, even when he's not a heel. I hate him. I also like that technically Lawler got his first ever WrestleMania match, but this was just ridiculous, and I don't know. I loved that Austin at the end asking Cole over and over if he gives up in the ankle lock. That was the best part of the match, while Cole is frantically tapping out and saying, yes, I give up. Then the anonymous Raw GM overturns the call via disqualification and disqualifies Lawler. DJ, talk about it.
This match, not this match. Before I get into the match, this show could have been a decent show, like a pretty good show, without all these stupid matches in it. Like this could have happened like the Raw after or something.
Like I told you, it was an ugly show.
Yeah, like, but you know, this match was funny. Don't get me wrong, it was funny watching Michael Cole not only fear for his life, but probably literally cry a couple times, get beat up in his little box, But I do agree, Michael Cole is a great heel. For a guy who's been in the wrestling business for a while, but hasn't been like an active performer ever. He's pretty good at being a heel. I mean, he can't cut the best promo because his promo coming down the ramp was cringeworthy, but nonetheless, he still knows how to get heat on him, which I think is not a bad thing. But I definitely thought this match was funny. I don't think it was WrestleMania and like needed for WrestleMania, but when you don't have anything else to do, just throw something random in there. WWE has already showed us that that's what they do.
That is what they do, definitely. Because Jerry Lawler, I don't think he's never had a WrestleMania match, right? Am I not mistaken? Yeah, he's never had a Mania match.
Casey's trying to correct you, but I don't know what he's saying.
He probably did. I don't remember. But onto this match. This match, Michael Cole's singlet in all orange was very bad. Like, about made me puke. It looks like that's about made me puke. That. And when Stone Cold Steve Austin came out with that four-wheeler, I thought he was going to run Jack Swagger over. I thought he was just going to run him over. And, I mean, it was fun to see Michael Cole get his comeuppance in this match. It was really funny. And when Jerry Lawler had in the ankle lock on Michael Cole and asked him if he wants to give up, and he was like, he just kind of like, do you give up? Do you give up? And he wouldn't give up. Actually, he would give up, but it took him for a while to ring the bell. And I can't believe you're forgetting the ending of the match with King Booker. Don't you want to say something about that? Say something about that, DJ. I know you're going to say something about that.
Yeah. This was shameful. You don't stun a king. That is like that would be like stunning the president. What are you doing? What are you doing, Austin? Austin, I love you. You're probably my favorite of all time. But you can't stun Shooky Dookie Quack Quack King.
Okay then. Oh, also Josh Matthews got the ring because the Raw and I'm the general manager, pretty much said, they're reversing the call, and then pretty much Jerry Lawler brought in Josh Matthews, and then Josh Matthews, he got a stunner, which the way he sold that stunner.
That was funny. That reminded me of him getting attacked by Bobby Lashley last week on TNA.
But I know Casey wants to say something, so
he doesn't. He's just talking to himself.
He's talking to his imaginary friend. Whoops, I thought I muted him. God damn it. Oh, there we go. You can talk now.
Literally had just said that this was Jerry Lawler's first match at WrestleMania, and then oh, I wonder, was this his first match? I literally just said that this was his first match at WrestleMania, and then was this his first match? I literally had just said it.
Well, I was on Twitter doing something.
Yeah, you on Twitter.
But yeah, moving on. Next match we're going to be talking about is...
Just said it. Sorry.
Next match we're going to be talking about is The Undertaker versus Triple H in a no-holds-barred match. Probably the best match of the night. This was an instant classic, as we would say here on the Instant Classic Wrestling podcast. This was amazing. I like when they destroyed the coal mine during the match. That was pretty cool. I like the spine buster through the Spanish announce table. Something I don't understand. Why do the people always get put through the Spanish announce table? Why don't they get through the, U.S. announce table? I don't understand that. Can you please explain that, Casey? What? America. But
I mean, let's be honest. If Trump becomes president, He's gonna put a wall between the Spanish and English announce table.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. But this match was really good. Like I said, I like when Taker did the dive on to Triple H on the outside. Also, the skill chair shots that they were doing with each other was really crazy. I also like when they were kicking out of each other's finishers, and it was kind of like WrestleMania 25, where um, they were just trading finishers back and forth in the facial expressions from the Undertaker and stuff. And this was really brutal. Like, you can see the scars on Taker's back, and you can see the scars on Triple H's back and stuff. This match was just crazy. I really enjoyed it, um, and of course, Triple H, he went for the sledgehammer at the end of the match, and then Taker put him into Hell's Gate, and Triple H tapped out. So yeah, this was a very good match, and pretty much Undertaker couldn't walk away from the match, and so he had to get carried off by a stretcher. So yeah, and of course they have a match at 28, which we'll talk about that in the next review. But Casey, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, first of all, my initial thought is that Undertaker and Triple H knew that it was Jerry Lawler's first match at WrestleMania. They knew because they pay attention, and they're not on Twitter when they should be paying attention to something else. I'm just saying. But anyway, definitely an awesome match. Triple H spearing Taker through Cole's coal mine was awesome. I feel like it should have been a little bit more impactful, though, and just make it explode. Just. But I think one of the best parts of the entire match was close to the end when Taker kicked out of Triple H delivering the tombstone, and Triple H just kind of crawls back in disbelief. His reaction was amazing. Just one of the best matches. Okay, the best match of the night so far. Probably of the whole show. Let's be honest. Probably of the whole. Yeah, of the whole show. I'm looking at the matches. Yeah.
Alrighty. This was quite interesting. This match, I don't know if you guys got this feel from it. This match felt like a retirement match to me. For Taker. Reason I'm saying that is, anytime you see Triple H in a retirement match for his opponent, like the psychology and the way the match is set up and the way the match develops is the exact same way that it happens in this match. You would see, because there were times, obviously, it reminded me a lot of his times with Mick Foley, where Mick Foley would obviously take a beating, which Undertaker did, but also Mick Foley would get his licks in, Mick Foley would get his shots in, and then you would get to the end, to near the end, where Triple H would just do whatever it takes to win, and hit him with chairs, hit him with this, hit him with pedigrees, whatever he had to do, and for Mick Foley it would end up being the end at that point, but it was just it felt like the same blueprint, except the ending was different. The person who won was obviously not Triple H. But I thought this match was really good. It was the back and forth. Watching Taker take a beating and keep going. Was kind of one of those things, because we talked about it before. Until about the past 4 years in these Manias, or maybe 5, I guess, the streak matches hadn't been that great. And as they continue to build it, they had to continue to make it be a legit thing. But I definitely enjoyed this match.
Wait, did you just say these last WrestleMania Undertaker matches have been very good? Is that what you said?
No, I said up to this, not up to this point, but I said before then we needed solidification of the streak because the streak matches sucked.
Okay, I thought you said something like that.
Like I'm talking about from 27 on. I'm not talking about from now. I'm saying the past 5 before 27 really started to solidify the streak more.
Okay,
Casey has something to say, by the way.
Yeah, we need to stop this hiding bullshit because it's hard to rebuttal when you have something to say. First of all, Triple H did not find a way to win, so you should be happy. Be happy. Um, and secondly, again, Justin doesn't listen to what we say because he's busy on Twitter. Oh, look, you can't say anything back because he's hidden. Oh.
The reason why I hide people is because they don't. I just wanted to show the full person by himself. But yeah, that's the reason why I do that.
But it ruins the.
It doesn't ruin it. So you can be quiet over there.
That was hilarious.
But I didn't mean to do that. But the next match we're going to be talking about is. John Morrison, Trish Stratus, and Snooki versus Lay Cool, Michelle McCool, Layla, and Dolph Ziggler. DJ, talk about this match here.
All right. Lay Cool, preferably Layla. One of my loves before JoJo came. This match there was no need for it. Snooki came out and I immediately busted out laughing. I feel like in hindsight, this match was really dumb. But like for the moment, like when I was watching WrestleMania 27, I was kind of excited. I guess, but I don't know. I hate these matches that don't last that long because then it makes you feel like why are they there? Like these matches that last a minute and 2 minutes and 3 minutes, like why are they even there? We could have had a Divas title match or something. I don't even know what title would I think it was Divas title by now. But we could have had a Divas title match by now or something. Anything, but whatever, also, last point, Trish Stratus's dark hair. Oh girl, I mean, but Casey, thoughts on not Trish Stratus's dark hair, but the match?
To this day, now I can hear my. Why can I hear myself now? Why is there an echo now? There we go. To this day, I still don't understand this fucking match. I'll admit, when I first watched this match, I thought Snooki did a few surprisingly athletic moves in this match. I was not expecting anything from her. I didn't even expect her to get in the match. I just expected her to show up, sit in the corner, and do nothing. So, yeah. But why, though? Like, especially with other extremely talented stars like John Morrison and like literally everyone else in this match. Why would it just makes them look like jokes. It made everyone else in this match look like jokes, and Justin, move on, please.
Yeah, I am going to move on. I'm not really going to talk about this. I don't need to talk about that match, but the next match we're going to be talking about. Well, actually, I'm going to give this match to DJ since he loves this match so much.
I'm telling you, this is probably one of the greatest WrestleMania moments of all time. Oh my goodness. I don't think you guys understand.
Can you please explain to what this match is? What is this match? People don't know what this match is.
Oh yeah, sorry, I got too excited. For the WWE logo flipped upside down. So we got The Miz versus John Cena for the WWE Championship of the World. It wasn't a Florida yet because we didn't have NXT. So we
did have NXT, so it wasn't.
Well, we didn't have like
popular.
legit NXT. We had like NXT the reality show, and we had the Miz's version of NXT. The Miz was writing it, obviously.
We had
But
FCW. What the fuck? We had FCW. Florida Championship Wrestling. What's wrong with you?
whatever. No one cares about FCW. That's why it's gone. But anyway, this was probably one of my favorite moments watching the Miz go over clean on John. Go over on John Cena. I don't know what it was about the Miz back in this period of time, but I just love the Miz. It probably was because he had the WWE logo flipped upside down, and he called it his company and all that. I was like, yeah. Then he used to come out, and they fixed the spinner belt where it wouldn't spin and just stay on the M. I was like, yeah. And he still has microphones to this day with an M instead of a W. I think he deserves one more title run. I love the entrance. I loved seeing Alex Riley again. Old school, I guess you could say old school Alex Riley. This was just, I thought the match was actually pretty good. I wish that The Rock didn't get involved because because the Miz had already retained the title. He didn't need The Rock to come out there and help him. He was already still your WWE champion of the world. And he won twice. He retained his title twice in one night. If that's not the greatest champion of all time, I don't know what that was. Had a little lint, right? Anyway, if that's not the greatest champion of all time, then I ask you, I pose this question to everyone out there, to Casey and Justin, then who is?
Everyone who ever wore the title. Everyone else. I mean.
But he'd be sitting clean.
I mean, if Eugene was WWE.
I mean, no. The thing is, he retained the title clean over Cena.
Yeah. Clean over Cena.
Yeah, the first fall was clean. He beat Cena in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yeah.
Who can say that?
Clean.
He made Cena stay down for the 10 count. Who can say that?
Clean. Didn't he have some help? Wasn't there some help in here? I feel like there was. I'm pretty sure there was some help right at. Yeah. Let's anyway. First of all, I missed the Miz girl. Her face was amazing. I want her autograph. But as for this match, just worst championship match in WrestleMania history. It was just. I very rarely say anything like this about John Cena not winning the title. This was a travesty. A travesty. And what made it worse is The Rock, the people's champion, caused travesty. For shame, Dwayne.
This is the thing, though. The Rock understands. See, The Rock's the people's champion. And he understands a good champion when he sees one. He understands an all-time great.
No. See, what happened was, he was like, you know what? I want to be the champion again. But I want an easy opponent. That's why he helped Miz. Because he knows he can beat the Miz.
He didn't beat the Miz, though. It was robbery. It was robbery. But I did also, one more point, I love the video package of Miz, because, Miz is a self-centered prick. Watching himself evolve throughout his career, I just thought that was funny, watching him watch himself back and kind of evolve. And I love how they had, the different real-world footage because, other wrestling companies may not exist at WWE, but your past does, So, as long as it's not wrestling, your past exists.
Yeah, I didn't think this match was very good. I agree with Casey. This match was bad.
Worst match in history.
It was boring. I didn't really enjoy it, and it ended by a draw. Ended by a draw. That's all to say there. And then Rock had to come out and You know, see, the storyline really pretty much
Technically, it didn't end by a draw, though.
hold on, listen. The storyline pretty much revolved around Rock and Cena. Like, I forgot John Cena was even facing the Miz. Like, it felt like more.
Justin, you're wrong.
It feels like
the
Cena was
storyline.
no. Let me finish my point. It feels like Cena, like, because like they were focusing on like Rock and Cena most of the time. It feels like that's the match we're getting here. Like, it feels like we got this match 3 times.
See, I can't take the false city of whatever. You are false, sir.
I am false.
The Miz was the vocal point. He was the only one shown in the video package. The only one I saw. He was the only one I saw. He still has logos flipped for him, for the Miz. Miz 2016, baby.
On the mic. It's just a thing on the mic. He flips it. That's all he does.
Nah, they flip it for him. They have specific mics just for the Miz.
But yeah, this, like I said, this match wasn't very good, and pretty much, you know, The Rock, he gave Johnson the Rock Bomb at the end, and then he gave, you know, the Miz, he wasn't gonna be getting out there, you know, yeah, he wasn't gonna be walking out, you know, so The Rock gave him a spine buster, and then gave him the people's elbow, and pretty much The Rock, you know, standing tall at the end of WrestleMania. But all in all, this was an ugly show. I didn't like it very much, but if I had to pick a match for you guys to go watch, only for $9.99 from WrestleMania 27, it would have to be The Undertaker versus Triple H. That would be my match. And I know what DJ's going to say. He's going to be like, The Miz and John Cena. That's what he's going to say. Watch.
Okay. So, if I had a particular match that I wanted you to watch because of its match of the night quality, it would be John Cena versus the most must-see WWE champion.
That's the WCW championship.
I mean, the fact is, he could have ruled WCW. He could have ruled TNA. Where's the TNA tag team belts, Casey? He could have ruled everything. He deserves it. He deserves it, Justin. He deserves it. He's worked his way up. Darn it. He's worked his way up.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest. Don't fucking watch this show. Just skip over it. Don't watch it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your $9.99 on this show. Don't do it. Who even picked this to stop? Who picked this stop? Who picked this stop?
It was DJ picked it, but for some reason I'm hosting. I don't know why, but I am.
It's because that's how it went in the order that I did it. You just happened to.
You can't order things.
But I mean, what? Shut up. Still, like, why? For one match that was horrible, why? Don't watch this show. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't. Don't drink the DJ Kool-Aid. Don't do it. Do not fall into the trap.
Yeah, don't fall into the trap that DJ set on everybody here, because it was bad. I agree with Casey for once.
Take this off the network. Just take it off.
I mean, this kind of lowers my expectations for WrestleMania 32 now, kind of, after watching some bad WrestleManias, you know. It kind of lowers your expectations, like, okay, maybe WrestleMania 32 might be better than 27, so that's why.
Have you watched, like, 3 through 5? Okay, 3 through 4? 3 and 4? Because 5 was actually pretty good.
3 and 4 was phenomenal.
3 and 4 was crap.
I think this was the worst. This was the worst. One of the worst WrestleManias out there.
This one's gonna be in my top 5.
This is the worst WrestleMania of all time.
This probably won't make my top 5.
But yeah, that was the end of our WrestleMania 27 review. Probably our next review will be probably on Thursday for WrestleMania 28, which I think that's Casey's, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's yours. Yeah, tell us when it's gonna be happening. We're gonna be doing it.
Yeah. Why are you telling us when my review is, motherfucker? You ain't tell me when I do my review. You are correct. I am next for WrestleMania 28. 8. Let me see. We would do it tomorrow, but DJ's always busy on Wednesdays. So because it's all his fault. All his fault.
Please give an explanation. Why are you so busy on Wednesdays, DJ? Just tell us why. Tell the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast why.
Okay. So it all starts at 8 a.m. Actually, I get up at 7. It all starts at 7 a.m. And I have to get up. This is for my job. Have to get up and have to deliver papers. Have to deliver newspapers to the students at UVA-Wise. And then, as the day goes on, I have class. I have class at 11. I have class at 12. I have class at 2. And then I have a meeting at 6. And then I have a meeting at 9. That's how life works for me.
I seem to see some time in there.
There's some time, but by the time I watch a 4-hour Mania, it is rough. I think he meant to present you again.
My bad. I meant to present you, but my bad.
Asshole.
I said my bad.
Anyway, the struggle is real, clearly. Because he could watch it tonight. Just saying, and then we could essentially do it tomorrow. But no, it's cool. It's cool, DJ. We get the struggle. We get it.
Yeah, we could do it tomorrow, because there's time in there. We can do it late tomorrow night. I mean, seriously. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe to.
I am not motherfucking done.
Oh.
I am not done. Yes, we will possibly, maybe have it late tomorrow at some point. If somebody decides to do something besides fantasize over JoJo. Other than that, we will do it Tuesday.
I'm fantasizing over the best. So, and it's mutual. That's the thing. The thing is that it's mutual. It's mutual.
Best they can even wrestle.
Okay, but like I said, that was the end of our review, and don't forget to subscribe to all of our channels. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at TheTrueJSB. And don't forget to follow the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast on Twitter. It's at ICW_podcast. And don't forget to subscribe to the Instant Wrestling Podcast. The link will be down below for all the Twitters and all the, YouTube channels. Don't forget to do all that stuff. And, I guess we'll catch you guys maybe tomorrow or Thursday. We guess we'll see when we're going to do it. But, yeah. Juggernaut, and peace out.